everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Luna. If you do not know me, I'm excited you're joining me today. So today I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite activities for the Sabbath of Litha, otherwise known as Midsummer or Summer Solstice, which happens between June 19th to June 25th, depending on the year and just like how the sun's chillin'. So this year, 2021, it'll be on June 20th. And I did this activity last year for the first time, and as somebody with lots of Scandinavian roots, this was very, very exciting. And I just thought it was a great way to connect with nature, get outside, getting like in tune with the flowers of the season, and just creating something really beautiful that you can then wear and keep for a while and then return back to the earth. So I will say, if you guys are new here, please subscribe if you like this channel. I love to see all your faces and your comments. And I did just come out with my Litha Ebook, so if you want it, you can get it. It's on my website and it has my flower crown tutorial and other, like, tons of other stuff having to do with Litha, like the history, activities, witchy and non-witchy, affirmations, journal prompts, and a tarot spread. So if you want to, go for it. But yeah, that is it from me. So the tools you need for this are pretty simple. The first thing is this floral wire. You can get this at like any like Walmart, Target, Home Depot probably, like type of stores. And it's pretty cheap. I bought this last year and then I used it for a Yule wreath that I made, and it just lasts a long time unless you're using it like a ton. It lasts a while. And then just some like shears to cut that. These are just some like floral shears, so any scissors will work. The flowers and leaves that you get are completely up to you. The only thing that I would pretty strongly recommend is having some sort of like long palm tree, I don't know, style like of these guys to work for the headpiece itself, because that's what's going to be the headpiece. The wire is just to connect the flowers to the headpiece, but you want something that's long and bendy so that you can make it into a circle. And that's really, like, honestly my only like a restriction or thing that I would tell you to do. Other than that, it is completely creative, completely up to you to do however you would like it. To find your leaves, of course you can just get some plastic leaves at like Michael's or wherever you go for that. I think it's so much more fun to go out into nature and to find leaves that have fallen or flowers that are near you. This is pretty hippie, but I always believe that it is a good thing to ask the plant for permission in kind of an intuitive way. If you are like, I just don't, this is a really pretty flower, but I just don't feel like I want to pick this one. That's pretty indicative, in my opinion, of the flower not vibing with you. So, you know, my first tip would be like, you know, ask permission, like be kind to the earth. With that, don't take more than you need. I always err on the side of less because it is a flower crown. Like, I don't want to take from the earth for something that's just for fun. And you can, if you just like have fresh flowers in your house that are starting to kind of die, you can use those as well. You can obviously use plastic flowers and whatnot, but this is just my preferred method. So I went out, me and my husband went on a hike the other day, and we went ahead and took some little flowers that felt like they called to us, and those are the ones I have today. You definitely want to make sure that these ends are down, because obviously they'll be very pokey if not, so just making sure that they're secure, that's just a really good idea. So now that you've made sure that it fits your head good, everything's, you know, secure and nice, you can start assembling your flowers. And the flowers I got this time, last year it was a lot brighter and more, you know, kind of all over the place, but this year I only found a couple of flowers that I felt very connected with, and so I wanted to do a more chill one. So you're really just going to find a place to put them, and just as we did before, wrap the floral wire around. When you're cutting them, you do want to leave just a little bit of a stem left, because if it's just you know, if it's just like this part, it'll be really hard to attach it, and also it'll be really, really close. So if you want some volume, if you want it coming up a bit, having that stem is really beneficial. But like I was saying, last year I had a very nice bright colored one, which I will show you guys here. So I thought this would be nice because I can include different ideas for you guys. So for those of you who maybe want to do more of a natural one, you might feel more connected to this video, but if not, you can use my other picture as inspiration. So I'm actually going to just kind of utilize where we already have one. This way we can kind of cover that a little bit, since it is, the floral wire is a bit darker than these branches. But I'm gonna wrap it a bit. I don't really have a rhyme or rhythm to how I wrap. I kind of just go around, but this guy feels a little bit loose, so I'm gonna do a couple of different styles of loops to make sure he's on there good. So that feels nice. Got a couple of ends sticking up, so I'm gonna push those down. I'm gonna save the rest of these really long ones for just adding some volume once we have all of our pieces placed. Right now, with the way that guy's standing, I think we're gonna have it like that. So then you can kind of just like go crazy. Don't go by like any rules, just kind of feel it out. This is something that I really like because, you know, there's just like no way, there's no right way to do it. So you can kind of just get lost in it, especially if you're someone who's a perfectionist like I am. It's nice to have an excuse to not worry about how something turns out. Something that I'm doing that you might find helpful is if you feel like you have too few flowers, like maybe you don't feel like you found enough, I kind of just like the look of having all the really like cool things happening like in the front. Like if you know this is like your face area, then you can just kind of like designate the really cool flowers to be there, and then you can fill out this back space with like the long branches. I would recommend doing this like the day you find the flowers, because I got these on Sunday and today is Wednesday, so they are not all at their prime, to be honest with you, but that is okay because it all works. But that's just something I would recommend you guys do. Even maybe just within like the first day or so. So all my flowers are on, and now I'm just going to start to fill out this backspace with some more of these leafy parts. And I am going to just kind of like cut them in half actually. We can get some nice dimension going on. Some nice different layers, and even utilize them to cover some of the wires. Okay, so I feel good about this. I'm just gonna go around, check that all the wires are down. We don't have anything that's gonna poke us in the eye, because that would not feel vibin'. That's not the goddess energy that we're going for. So this is what it looks like. And this is the time of truth to see what it looks like on. And that is how it is. I always like to wear it kind of, sometimes sometimes I like up here, and then sometimes I like a nice forehead one. This feels very 70s to me. And I like this. I feel like this is very, very like green, earthy. This feels very fairy vibes, which is a big part of Litha. I'm really vibing this one. Yeah, and I love this little piece, this little yellow piece that comes down. That just feels so cute. And let me show you guys the back so you can see it. How's it look? Is it good? So I think this one turned out really good. I was a little nervous because like I said, there wasn't many flowers, but I think this is a very pretty delicate look. Let me know if you guys try this. If you do, please post a picture on Instagram. I would love to see what you guys create, and I know each one's just gonna be so unique and different, so please tag me in it. I wanna see all your looks, and I hope you guys have a blessed Litha, a super fun Litha. And again, if you want some help with your Litha, with some just like guiding and ideas for your rituals and whatnot, do go ahead and get my ritual guide. I'm very proud of all my ebooks, and so I love it when people get them and tell me like their favorite part of it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!